Oh,
He's way back in the middle of the vault, so I'm heading back to collect them.
That's what you're up to.
did any of you bring your spyglasses with you?
Mine is nearby.
Okay, how nearby?
Let's see. Wait, no. Sorry, I do have my spyglass with me.
Okay.
Let me just pull it out. There we go. There we go. Anything else I'm missing? No. And did I end up with the spare monkey?
I think I did.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
I think I did, but I think I shared it. So.
Oh yeah, I've lost my monkey as well, so there might be a
Equally
spare one in
close
there.
to the exit. Unfortunately, it was literally halfway. I may as well just run back to the entrance rather than go for the teleporter.
There we go. So I've got my spyglass on me. I don't necessarily know where we're supposed to be looking.
Have a look at the map and just try and fulfill blank fog of war areas.
Okay. I see the trader, by the way.
Oh, nice. On
So,
the map,
do you guys
or?
have? Yeah. Do you guys have a raft? Because since I have to get the labyrinth keys, I'm probably gonna just snag the raft I came in on, and you guys can just pick up Aavak.
Sure. Yeah, there's 3 rafts total, so should be fine.
Didn't you?
Yeah, but there's only 2 on this island, though.
Yeah, yeah, there was a broken raft.
Oh yeah.
Bugged raft.
Forget about that raft. Didn't work.
There we go. I'm heading up to you guys.
Cool. We're at the northmost point of the island.
Aye.
How much money do we have, by the way? Can somebody check?
17.
10 grand.
Oh, what?
Oh, do we have different stacks of cash?
I've got 17.
I've got
I've got
10,600.
9,800.
Oh, okay. We've diverged.
Ah.
How much do I have? Okay, I'm good. I got 11 grand.
Okay.
Devil's Rot Gast? What a name for an island.
Yeah. No kidding.
It seems like the kind of thing you'd want a full-on like gas mask for. Like regular modern mask, not gonna cut it.
It sounds like a kind of like satchel of bad-smelling powder that you would get in a kid's magazine that was like, this is for pranks! Devil rot gas!
Oh boy. But it's like actually toxic, and so it's banned.
Oh.
And it was banned before it was even produced.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody made it anyway, and they got arrested for it.
It was made as a replacement for mortar in making buildings, but unfortunately, after they figured out it was not suitable for that use, they gave it to kids in the magazine just to get rid of it.
Yep.
Tato, have you got like a whole sunburnt kind of vibe going on?
I'm going for the English
That's
tourist
what I was looking
vibe.
at, yeah.
I dig it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's
that
bang
is-
on, actually.
Yeah, yes. Thank you.
That's absolutely bang on. I don't burn easy, but everybody I always go on vacations with, day one, they just crisp up, and then they have to spend the next 3 days recovering.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's the ship. That's what we're trying to repair. Right.
Ah.
On the map there, yeah. That makes sense.
Where?
What?
Oh,
What's the balloon?
that boat.
The balloon
I
is
see
the
the
trader.
balloon.
Merchant.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been so out of the loop because I was on my mission up to the island.
Yeah, it's okay, my man. Also, apparently you fish with spears.
Yeah. I had a bunch of people saying that. I felt... Oh, I don't know.
Tato, did you just litter the ocean with a bow?
No. No.
Wait, are we on the wrong islands?
Bows are biodegradable.
Sorry.
It's not
Yeah.
littering.
We're on the wrong islands. My bad.
Oh,
Here,
when you guys were in school, did
could
you
you stop the
know
boat first?
people?
Could you stop the boat?
sorry.
Stop the boat, please.
Let me...
Oh, sorry.
I-
No, I.
no. Hang on. Give me a sec. Let
All
me
good?
do this, and they should all come up. No, they're not.
Oh no.
Is Aavak trying to take the broken raft back?
No. If you head back to the coast. Yeah. I don't know why they're not getting on. It's really weird. Let me go and grab them, make sure they're all actually following. I think they probably lost their AI when they couldn't follow me.
May well have done.
Make sure they're all there. I love how when I called the monkeys, Orbital Potato showed up and stood in the circle as well.
Sorry, yeah, I'm just.
Oh, wait. Orbital himself?
Yeah,
Throw him a
that
banana.
was glorious.
Throw him a
I know.
banana. Maybe he's hungry.
Yeah. I wonder what I could teach him to do.
Yeah, can I join your crowd of monkeys, Aavak? Honestly, I feel like it would be quite enjoyable, actually.
Where are we heading to, guys?
Wander effectively, I believe.
I was gonna say, if you guys want to be kind of central and start raiding the next labyrinths as soon as I buy the key, just pick the closest one.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
Well, in that case, let's just...
I don't need to be
sure.
there for the labyrinth necessarily. After the first two, they're kind of the same.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Plunk.
Catch some rays. Maybe chill out on the beach somewhere.
Kill some goblins.
Not to mention, this maximizes the amount of time that I'm going to be on this raft listening to this sweet music.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. When will you learn, Goblin?
Should we
Have
quickly build another raft with the tools we have at base?
I think we probably should, yeah.
I would say yes. However, given that my raft literally didn't work, I don't know if I'm the problem, and therefore, you know, we could just go back and get the old one, perhaps, see if it works better for Rhapsody or Aavak.
Well, I mean, have you
Okay,
sailed
wanna
since then? Anything
Sleep
else?
on a bed.
No, I have not.
Why are all of our beds gone? I feel that maybe this is because... Oh, yeah, that's right. The base wasn't protected, was it? Of course.
Yeah,
I,
you got hit in the raid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Teleporter is up online, actually.
You have a green gem?
Yeah, dude, on my hour-long mission.
Oh, hell yeah. Well done.
Why am I trying to stab the egg?
We could go and activate the other teleporter on the Ore Island, if you want.
Are we actually going to go back to them?
But exactly, yeah, that's kind of the point, actually. It's just not worth it. I feel like teleporters are almost just not worth it at all.
Yeah, I guess the question is, seeing as we've unlocked pretty much every recipe and just kind of get everything through raiding labyrinths, aren't we just kind of on the end game track?
It
pretty much
seems like
I
it.
I think so.
If you guys need something to do, why don't you just cook like an egregious amount of meat that I'm assuming you all have access to?
That's a
Or
big
I'm the
assumption.
only one that is just carrying
Yeah,
around
no,
like 40 pieces of meat.
I
I
got
think
20.
you
I'm
may
meatless.
actually be the only one carrying around 40 pieces
Oh.
of meat, but I do
Well.
agree that we should be able to cook something. And Orbital is getting us more meat. Oh, here's 38. Hold on, Orbital.
I'm useless. I can't hit this.
We believe in you.
I don't believe in myself. Not even slightly, actually.
Believe in the us
There you
that believes in you, then.
Yeah.
So, Aavak, are you going to play the Graveyard Keeper?
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying
I
to decide,
cannot wait.
are you going to start fresh or are you going to continue where
Yep.
you left off?
Yeah,
Start
because I
fresh.
didn't play the Stranger Things DLC. So
Ah.
for me, it's going to be 2 whole DLCs. So I'm going to start fresh, and I'm going to go through it all, and it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Did you play the Stranger Things DLC all the way through?
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what got me to come back and actually properly finish it. I think. It's a bit of a fever dream because I played through all of it, like 50 hours of gameplay in a week, leading up to me moving to Oregon, so halfway across the U.S. And so that entire like gameplay, all I can remember is just being really mad at people that would come in and brag that they just pirated the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like it was just
I mean, I'm not
kind
going
of
to
this
pretend
thing.
that like piracy isn't a thing, but you know, you don't need to be overt about it.
Yeah, who brags about that? Like,
I
well,
know.
guess what I just managed to do?
Wow.
I don't remember exactly why, but it was like multiple people showed up and it's like, hey, is this game worth getting? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. It's like, hey, whatever. I pirated it anyway, and it's like, what?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
just weird.
Thanks for
It's the
involving
only
me.
game I think I've ever had people actively advocating piracy for. Oh boy.
I can't
Fair
actually
warning.
remember the last time anyone did that.
Yeah. Like, it was definitely a thing when I was in high school that's like, oh yeah, just pirate the game. But that was normal and we were all like poor kids, so it seemed reasonable at the time.
Would you steal a car?
Download one.
No, but
Certainly,
if I could download a car, yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, if you can download a car sort of thing. But I mean, the thing is whenever someone said that, I was like, if there was no chance of me being caught, yes.
And also,
It's
why
a
would that
car!
be yeah, why would that be illegal? Like, if you can just download like a full-on vehicle, that I feel like that would really change how our world works.
Yeah, exactly. Just 3D print out a Honda.
That'd be great.
I'm down.
There you go. There's all the meat there. Thank you
That's
very much
it.
for being the cook monkey.
Can you
Thank
imagine
you.
how horrid it would be trying to avoid like bootleg 3D print designs?
Yeah.
Because there
So I
was a
just bought this
mild,
car, but yeah, not working.
just mild fear of like bootleg Honda would not be the greatest. I know when we were playing Wholesome Craft, the topic of bootleg, like the really bad fake animated movies came up. Can you imagine that level of quality applied to cars?
I can, but only because there's a company. I don't know if they're like an international company, but I know there's a company in Australia called Great Wall that effectively just remakes cars from other brands, but way worse and cheaper. So that kind of exists a little bit at the moment, but you know, it's not so far
Okay.
on like 3D printing it yourself yet.
We live in a world where ladders exist. So therefore, you know, when you talk about bootleg crappy cars, definitely a thing already.
I don't know enough about cars.
You know the
or
piddly
they're
little-
just weirdly restrictive in the U.S. that
The piddly little
bootleg
Soviet
don't really
cars
exist.
that,
Okay.
that existed, and you see like in old documentaries, like driving around Moscow and stuff.
Because I know there's the Reliant Robin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Robin Reliant, yeah.
Yeah. But I always assumed that was more of a joke than anything.
I mean, the
I mean-
ongoing attention paid to them is certainly a joke. But they did exist.
It was meant to be a serious car. Yeah, it was meant to be a serious car.
Feel free to just grab any of the meat coming out of this stove wraps.
Ah, cheers. Yeah, no, I'm already fed up. I finished fixing
Yeah, but
this.
have a stock because meat is really good healing food.
Yeah,
It's a good point, one made. Are these someone's monkeys? Because this raft has all these monkeys on it that will not get off yet.
They might not be,
Take-
or
take
maybe they're
ownership.
Vax again. Yeah.
Assert
Then I have to
dominance.
manage monkeys.
You know, Rhapsody, I'm getting this feeling that you're not too down with this game about managing monkeys.
I like
They
all
have
of
a
the bits
reputation.
where I don't have to manage them. Honestly, it was just because I
It's
tried
such a shame
to.
that they're an integral mechanic.
It's literally, honestly, just because I tried to teach them how to pick things up and put them in the chest early on, and it failed. I could not get them to
Yep.
do it.
I mean, I was
Hold on,
trying to
can-
do that earlier today, and I failed too.
Oh,
I've still got a
you get-
horde of monkeys following me around. Do you see me
you-
complaining? Absolutely.
Exactly.
All the time. But at this
I'm
point,
gonna-
I've just decided that my monkeys, I'm going to forego the life of actually trying to hoard stuff. I only care about gold because it doesn't take up inventory space and a couple of good weapons, and that's the lot.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure
otherwise,
we
all my
might-
monkeys are just going to be bodyguards.
We might have to care about resources once we've got all of the key parts for the ship, but if we're really lucky, the ship just requires the 4 dungeon items, and then we can just bail.
Yeah. No, see, the thing is, though, I kind of want to build a house in the game. I want to see what that does. It's the one thing we haven't done.
It's weird because I was thinking about that when we were talking about like the creation of rooms and stuff like that, and I don't know if there's anything in the game that needs us to do that, but I really want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of wish the game required that of us.
Yeah. You know what? Sure. Let's try and make a little house.
I'm so
Maybe
close.
about to destroy a bunch of stuff, but I don't care.
Nice.
We got a lot of meat coming off these fires.
Mm-hmm. Take a couple of those. Thank you so much. I'm also going to leave you with these meat chunks, just in case they're relevant for you.
They are very relevant.
Now, Wanda, did you say that you'd already gotten the maps? No, okay, you've discovered them and you're about to do it.
Okay, I just got here.
Cool.
Well done.
Good
Done.
stuff.
Monkey labyrinth. Well, that's probably going to be a boss labyrinth.
Okay, so there's one on your island right now, and it's actually quite close to it, so if people want to get on the raft, we can actually set sail instantly.
Roger that.
Okay, give me a second then. I was just in the process of trying to get him to build a bunch of stuff, but I will quickly retool them back to combat. Oh, you've got him, have you? Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna. We can half and half.
No, by all means. I've already got inventory full. I thought you were already on the raft. I was like,
Oh no, sorry, I didn't pick any up. I was just cooking them.
Right. Okay. Let me. I'm only gonna teach my monkeys what. Should I bring all the others as well? No. It's enough. If it's enough a bother, as it is, try and keep the monkeys that I've got doing things.
Fancy catching some rays later, Rhapsody?
You know me,
Good.
I'm down to clown with the sound of the sun.
Go Bondi Beach.
Oh mate, I'm a surf lifesaver down at Ponce. I actually knew like 2 people who ended up being surf lifesavers on Bondi Rescue, the show about Bondi Beach lifesavers. It's not going to be relevant to
Really?
anyone except me, but it's yeah. Honestly,
let's go.
both of them were really nice guys, and they also got like the nice guy edit, so I was really happy about it. Like,
Ah.
They got the nice guy at it.
well, not
there a
like
high
the quote unquote
concentration?
nice guy, but like the they're like okay. So have you heard of the phenomenon of the himbo?
No.
Yes.
So it's big of heart, strong of arm, and dumb of ass, and male typically, obviously. It's like your Thor in the Marvel universe at the moment, like that kind of energy. He just had that energy through and through, ever since like he was in my class through primary school, and every single day he was just the same guy that he is now on TV. It's like he had a perfect barometer for himself, and then he's just that person in every scenario.
So is there like a super high concentration of people who have like saved lives on Bondi Beach?
Oh, and there's the Lifesaver Club that watches over Bondi Beach at all times. Are you familiar with Lifesavers? Is that not a...
Yeah. No. I am. I'm just like, how many people?
Are we on
Is
the
it
right
like
island?
a rite of passage?
Well, okay, so schools would have programs called Nippers, which was effectively just training surf life saving for kids, but it was also to teach them how to swim and teach them how to do, resuscitation, CPR, manual first aid kinds of things. So yeah, like there was a huge cohort of my peers that grew up doing things like that, if not moving into professionally afterwards.
That's really interesting, actually.
Like there's a huge kind of like ocean and swimming culture in Australia, as you might imagine, being an island nation.
So do you do much surfing, or no, not really?
No, not. I'm a good swimmer. I would swim competitively back in school, but I was never much for surfing. I was never much really for the beach either. I was more like a pool kind of guy.
Makes sense.
It's beach. The sand is rough and coarse, and it gets everywhere. You know.
Yep. I absolutely agree.
Guess in the
Lived in
places you didn't know you
California
had.
for multiple years, and it was just like, I don't like going to the beach anymore because it wasn't the being on the beach that was bad, unless you had to like eat
Beach here.
something and then the sand would just get in your food.
Yep.
Nothing.
Head to the beach here. There you go.
Sandwich takes on a different meaning when it actually has literal sand in it.
Mm.
Glorious.
It was,
Okay,
it was
we
always
can
the-
actually activate this one ourselves.
Let's do it.
Well, that's actually a gold chest too.
Oh
Ooh,
damn!
a gold sword as well.
Lucrative.
Okay.
All right.
Let's rock and roll.
Oh yeah, it's
let's
inland
go
for
and do
us.
this.
So
Yeah.
are we gonna wait from Wanda, or are we just gonna head in?
Nah, get going.
right.
I'll,
I don't
I'll
think
catch
Wanda
up in a
wants
bit.
us to. Yeah, I don't think
I-
Wanda wants to do them anymore. It's like,
No, no,
been
no.
one Labyrinth here
I'm
or?
fine with doing them. Oh no. I just give me a second. There we go. I just the novelty is worn off, and so if I miss half the labyrinth, I will have missed out on effectively nothing.
Yeah, you can extrapolate from the previous two labyrinths rather, as to what
Yeah,
this
exactly
is going
how
to
it
be.
went.
Labyrinthi, actually.
Oh, sorry, it's labyrinth labrapode. It's a weird one. I know.
I'm currently mildly distracted rescuing Orbital's many lost monkeys that I seem to have just like found in my sailing.
Oh,
Because
damn it,
I'm just going along the shallows here, and I've found, no joke, like 3 different monkeys aimlessly wandering the waters with green outlines around them, and I'm like, yep, this is one of Orbital's. Y'all call me the bad monkey dad. He straight up abandons them.
Oh, he's a
I
deadbeat
died.
monkey dad. Literally, apparently.
Literally.
Nice.
I will.
Aavak, should Orbital and I split off from you? Because you've got like a horde of monkeys for fighting, but Orbital and I can probably clear another room as well.
Yeah, sure, by all means.
Alright.
Oh, can I actually?
Green flames. Ooh.
Nice. Good shooting.
No,
Oh, arrows over here?
thank you. You're really helping me line it up.
Go forth, my monkeys! To war! Oh. To war. That means go and fight. My monkeys weren't feeling it today.
I love that the arrows auto aim. Like, that's incredible.
Do they?
The auto aim?
Yeah. Have you just been thinking that you've been hitting 6 shots this entire time? They genuinely do auto aim.
Oh, okay.
Point them in.
on him.
I have been aiming very specifically, so I'm like, oh, okay.
No,
Well.
you point. So I think they go like north, east, southwest, and then they vary from there. They just auto find the target, from what I can tell, anyway.
Well,
No, I'm pretty certain they don't.
I
Not with controller, anyway.
I'm certain that I would not have been able to hit some of the shots that I ended up hitting.
it's
Ooh,
weird because
wow,
I've
okay,
missed
this is
some
an
shots.
interesting one.
I think if they're moving a certain speed, then
This is gonna be. I think we have the wrong order.
Yeah.
Okay, so Orbital? Do you wanna take the first shot?
Yeah.
okay. So
Get on there and dab for me.
okay. All right, dab.
Okay, it's not it. How about your wave? Silly stance now.
Okay.
Nice. Upside down. Praise that sun.
Praise.
Okay, well, that gave us no information.
Okay, I no longer have a leg to stand on with judging Orbital about his monkey abandonment. Maybe? My monkeys have just abandoned me. I don't...
Huh?
Alright, well, good luck. I've got 2 monkeys that just hopped off my raft and refuse to get back on, and I cannot convince them otherwise.
Oh, hold up. No. It's the missing emote. It's the missing one. The 6th
Clever
emote.
sausage.
Points.
There we
You
go.
Clever sausage.
Well done.
That's my contribution to this series.
Ouch. Ouch. My contribution to this series is getting shot in the face. Many times.
That has been a large contribution.
So many.
I don't know if I will catch up with you guys. The AI is breaking in the worst possible way. I've got 2 monkeys that refuse to get back on my raft, and 9 monkeys that are only on my raft and refuse to leave.
Mm-hmm.
My monkeys are set for combat, but they don't seem to be doing much of it.
Yep.
I'm a little bit concerned about this.
I double check to see if they have all their weapons, and if you gave them bows, double check to see if they
Yeah,
still
I
have...
specifically gave them non-bow weapons, and they do have the combat stance selected in the menu. They just don't seem to be doing it. It is a little bit annoying. This skeleton has an epic mustache.
Hell yeah. What kind of power does this mustache hold? The rest of the flesh and hair has rotted away, but the mustache still remains.
It's probably like a magical artifact.
An artifact mustache? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can get on board with that.
Okay. Get one here and praise.
Praise. There we go. There we go.
Oh, I didn't get a room complete. There we go.
There we go. I just needed to hit it a couple of times.
Yeah.
So many bats. Oh my lord. So much bat meat.
No.
What's wrong, Wanda?
I apparently have broken all of my monkeys so that I'm getting killed by one of those horned antelope creatures.
Hey,
Oh,
can you rotate the cogs? There. Is there another one? More cogs?
Okay, so all of my monkeys forgot how to fight. Fine, that's easy enough. I throw a bunch of bananas at them so they'll all learn. I throw the bananas. They're all ready. They're ready to learn. I hit the antelope and also a bush, and they're like, "Chop trees? Yes." And so suddenly I'm getting murdered by a antelope beast. And all of my monkeys are going bananas
Was that a
on...
thing?
Yeah, oh yeah. They're going bananas on all of the local foliage and nothing else. And I have to panic and kill this thing in the worst possible place. Just so I don't get killed and then have to recollect all of my monkeys at extreme long range. I just... This island is cursed. I can see why it killed Orbital, and why it ditched all of his monkeys instead of coming back for them.
Okay, there are 3 of these. Can we each get one on one corner and then just count down and hit them?
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, on your count.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
Yeah, on the topic of the epic mustache. Obviously, as a mustachioed individual, you may have you may have found this particularly necessary, but have you ever actually used mustache wax to try and train your mustache to not grow down over your lips?
Is this to me?
Yeah.
I never think of myself as a mustachioed individual. I'm an individual with dust upon my top lip. I cut mine as well, like on a harsh line on the top of the lip, so I really don't get any lip interaction whatsoever. But my partner has recently been using mustache wax and beard wax to try and have a little bit of a an upturned curl, a little bit of this person is working in I don't know, maybe like a burlesque lounge as a bartender.
Fair enough.
And honestly, I think we've both been very disappointed by the hold. Like, it has so much less hold than any sort of hairspray or other hair manufacturing solution. Manicuring, rather, solution.
I don't
about yourself?
I was definitely starting to get some traction. It took me a while.
Mm-hmm.
It needed to get used to it. But slowly and surely, my moustache was starting to actually just grow naturally in a way that it was staying out of the way of my upper lip.
What period of time would you say that was going over?
Probably a good 3 weeks before I started to feel like, yeah, you know what? Some days I just don't have to. It's now just staying there at this point.
Right, that actually might be it because he uses it occasionally, like on we're going out kind of nights.
Oh, this was daily. This is
right.
Like after every shower, you know, I'd reapply it. You know, a bit of beard balm,
oh.
and then actual styling wax to try and train the mustache to not get in my food.
Good. Oh, there is
a fun time.
There's a pressure.
Yeah,
I'll go for the other one.
It starts getting into my food. That's usually the point where I just get rid of it. Just full clean shave. Just reset the face.
Well, I don't clean shave it. It's just I then do what Rhapsody's talking about, just a hard line along, like I just like completely cut it so it can't hang down over my lip.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to try and get the mustache whiskers to be long enough that they could come down and start getting worked into a braid as well as my beard. And I just came to the conclusion, okay, I need to train this head to stop annoying me, because if it keeps annoying me, I will never be able to grow it long enough.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the skull. It's down.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we've got...
That's it.
What have we got? The cog.
Oh!
We've got the ship's wheel.
We've also found a gold statue.
Nails as well.
I arrived just in time for you guys to complete the dungeon. Please wait for me outside because I'm not going back from my boat. It is buried in hell, and I do not want to go back for it.
Yeah, totally fine.
Need to drop something. Fire sword.
Do you want to run in order to get a fire sword, or do you not care?
I'm like halfway into this labyrinth. I just had to stop to make some meat because I was starting to starve.
Cool.
I just have to find my way through this place.
Huh. There are more combat rooms here. Why are there more combat rooms here?
I do not know.
I am very close to death.
Have some food.
Eat some food. Have you got food on you?
Rhapsody very kindly just dropped.
I thought you had like a bajillion.
I had 5 kebabs.
Oh, right, okay. I've got loads on me. Let me know. Because I just assumed that you had loads. Sorry, mate.
That's all good.
Pokey Drago, you are very nearly out of your weapon.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, there are still loads gone.
Yeah, these gold horns one are really not kidding. You're right.
Oh yeah, they do not die easy.
They don't die easy, and they ignore your monkeys to slap you around.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, makes sense.
Okay, so are you? I'm here. I've got the fire sword.
Nice.
Ready
Let's
Okay.
do the
to
last
bail?
Yeah, let's just bail from this one.